We are talking about Get Back, the three-part series by Peter Jackson. There's no better person to talk to than someone who, one obsessed psycho fan to another obsessed
Yeah.
psycho fan. I go to him when it comes to the Beatles. And so I said to myself, Chris, I said to myself, Chris.
Delighted to be here. Obviously, the threatening letters didn't play any part in me coming on.
Let's just talk about the Beatles.
They're just so inspirational. I think just the creativity of them is quite inspirational. So I guess it's the narrative of them as well. Like, it's just a point in history. So many things come together in the 60s. Joe, they come from the working class. And it's just kind of that like rags to riches story, and essentially like everyone's dream. And they've got to, and I think that's so much. Yeah. You get this at the end of this. It's kind of, and we'll talk about that later. So I just find it fascinating. Like obviously the music at the forefront, but even just the story of the Beatles and afterwards.
I got to tell you, Patrick, my expectations weren't so high when I heard about this project. We've seen it all before.
Like you say, there's every couple of years something new comes out, and it's like,
revolutionary, and it's just marketed that way.
I remember when the Love album came out, and I enjoyed the Love album.
Oh yeah,
but I remember when that came out, I thought, oh wow, this is going like they're like a new album coming out, and I thought, oh, there's going to be like new songs, and obviously like
it's a slippery slope that Love album, because then they could just reimagine every single album, and then it just becomes self-perpetuating and weird, but. As huge Beatles fans, we're kind of looking forward to just anything new, and it's never really excited the imagination in the same way the Beatles did when they released something new. That was something exciting, and then the people who weren't the Beatles kept reinventing these things, and it was never quite as exciting. And so my expectations, very low.
It's a bit like you're kind of flogging a dead horse now. I think
there's only so much original material to extract. And
if you're doing this, you want to see the Beatles in there with their guards down, because you have to have over like a month of filming them the whole time. You're going to get like, no matter how much they were aware of cameras and that posterity, I thought it's going to be just completely like Joe's. Like stage managed by McCartney or Yoko or whoever is involved on the Beatles side too.
Yeah.
They're going to try and market it to the broadest base as possible.
You hear that Peter Jackson's doing it. You have respect for that guy. It's an Apple project, which we were discussing earlier, is a very strange similarity to the actual Apple production, whatever it was, company that they had actually for the Beatles. It came over Thanksgiving in the United States, so this is like a time where people are coming together, families coming together, especially for the first time in a while, and they're watching something that's perhaps to unite the entire family. There's a bit of exploitation in that regard, but nothing that we wouldn't have seen before when it comes to Beatles releases and them coming right before Christmas, and it's a little on the nose.
What's the director's name?
Lindsay Hogg was the original director, or the guy, the man in charge. Yeah, your man, as you would say.
Yeah. No, you're not using it right. It's like your man. Sure you don't know anything.
You know
like,
what, Patrick?
Who's your man?
You know what?
Yeah.
I've had enough. I'm leaving.
No.
You know what? I'm done.
Hey, that's pretty good.